tier list for the evrima dinos. Let's just get straight in. First we got the Tenonto. The Tenonto is a decent dino to play, but its bleed resistance is awful. So one Utah actor can kill it, which kind of sucks. It's yeah, it takes quite a long time to grow as well. Well, not really long, but you know what I mean. I wouldn't recommend this dino if you're first playing the Isle. It's just quite a hard dino to play. If you don't know how to play it, you'll more than likely probably die. Well, yeah, because its kicks and its tail slams take so much stam, and it can't use its front. It has to use its back. So if somehow they can juke its back, they can just ram ahead, and then it's kind of that, innit? So I'll put the Tenonto at B. S being the best, D being the worst. Alright, next we have the Gallimimus. It's really, 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 really fast. And then you can one call to increase stamina. Not stamina, speed of the group you're in. Which is decent. It can't really attack, you could say. It's got two really strong kicks that can go in a 360 radius. But still, I wouldn't put it the best dino in the game. Still, well, it definitely isn't. So I put the Galley about C as well. Galley stamps are quite good. Alright, Sarah. I'd say Sarah's a very, very good dino. It can eat everything in the game. Well, not plants, but like every single type of meat. Rotten, bones, and just normal. It can cannibalize. It's just they're good against Carnos, but if they mess up, it can be the end. There's also got a bacteria bite, which is really, 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 really good against most things, because they have the more you eat, the more it stacks up. And then if you like bite something, they'll vomit, and then they'll have a bunch of debuffs. So Ceratosaurus, I would put definitely a dino. You should not play it still if you first starting, but I'd probably put it in about. I'd probably put A or S if we can get an in between. So I'll put it in A. I'll put it in A. Alright, next tip C. I don't even need to say anything about this. This is going straight in D. It's awful. It spits, and you spawn in full grown. There's no point of it. Alright, the Patchy. The Patchy used to be a very, 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 very good dino. Like, kills Carlos quite easily if you do it right. Well, yeah, the Patchy was very good before this update, and now it can't break bones of any medium-sized carnivores. Hasn't it gotten slower? I haven't played Patchy since, but I'm pretty sure it's gotten slower, and its stance gotten worse. And yeah, it barely does any damage anymore. The only things that it can break legs to are two small dinos, like the Utah. For a trade on, it would probably just one-shot it. Galley, it can break its legs. Beppy would probably kill. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, so I'd put this. Before, it would definitely be in an S or an A. But now I'm going to have to say about C, because it just isn't as good as it used to be anymore. Carno. Carno is a very, very good dino. Again, you used to be able to charge run when you were a baby as a Carno, but now the charge just drains your stam. When you're fully grown, you can only charge about 2 times, then you're out of stamina. So you need to constantly be sitting down, so it's really hard to be a solo Carno when attacking like a Ceratosaurus now. So before, yeah, well, and it takes longer to grow than a Ceratosaurus, I've noticed. Yeah, it's just if they buffed the stam of the charging, I would definitely put it definitely in an S, because it was so good. Carno was very, very good. But as well, the mid how your growth, like they've changed this for everything, haven't they? Like if you're 50% grown, with a Carno used to be way faster than a fully, but now fullies are the fastest. So that's also changed a bit. So yeah, I'd put Carno B or A. I'll probably put it in B. Dino. Dino used to be very, very good as well, especially when you're like 50% grown, because you could run up, grab like a Carno, then run back to the water. But what they've changed is when you've got something in your mouth now, you can't run. You can only walk. So that's kind of bad now, and I'm not sure how much I like that. So if I had So I put the dino. Well, not really. I don't know, but the dino's kind of just not as good as it used to be because the. It's also how fast it runs has changed, hasn't it? So it can't run as fast as it used to. So it's 50, but I'm pretty sure 50% grown is faster than 100 because that's more correct. Before, again, I would have probably put it in like an A, but I'm probably going to put it in a B as well. So yeah. Alright, next to Dryo. For Dryo, I don't even know what's its point in the game except from food. I like the noises it makes, and its stam's good. It's small, so it can get away from things, but again, it's just useless at the hip. See, you can grow it in like 10 minutes, so I'll put it in a D. Beppy. I have played Beppy quite a lot. I do find, by the way, guys, this is my personal choice. In the comments, you can leave anything that you disagree with or agree with. Yeah, Beppy. I'd say Beppy is, it's like the Dryosaur, but you can go in water, I guess. I don't really, yeah, it is like the Dryosaur, so I'd probably put it at like a C or a D. We'll go in between, so I'll put it in a C. Next, Pteranodon. Pteranodon takes like 40 minutes to grow, isn't it? It's good for picking off babies and stuff, and nesting can be quite fun, is it? Fun, but I haven't played it in like a month, so I don't know anything really about it, anything of its changes. So yeah, I'll put it in about all these like the Beppy, Hipsy, Dryo, and Pteranodon. There isn't really anything to say about them, so I'll put the Pteranodon in a C. Next, Stego. Stego, I just can't believe it. Like, when I find a Stego, it's like, oh, it's a Stego. What's the point of that thing being there? Because it's just too good. It's so OP. Like, if we're writing how fun it is to play, I'll put it in a D. But if we're talking about how strong, definitely in a C. It's just like, when you're like smaller, it can be really hard to grow it. But when you're fully grown, I just don't see the point of it even being there, because one, they're annoying as well. They block food, they stand on food. Their stam's good. I'm pretty sure their tail, hasn't it gotten a bit faster, or is that just me going insane? Yeah, I don't think much has changed for the Stego either. It's really tanky. It's got actually quite good stamina, and then that is kind of it. But its early stages are quite hard, and yeah, quite hard to go through. So I'm definitely putting that, because we're rating this in strength, so I'm putting it definitely at S. How strong? The Troodon. I would say the Troodon is quite a good dino. If you can predict the Troodon's movements, Troodon's just so easy to read. You can read it like a book so easily. So if it just messes one thing up, you're on it, because it's so easy to read. So yeah, its venom is I would say, to be honest, venom is useless. It looks cool when it actually happens. Like their whole body starts shaking and they start going purple. But altogether, the Troodon's just like a worse Utah. It's not good, and they take like 20 minutes to grow, so it's really quick as well. So altogether, I'd probably put this in a D to C. No, actually C to B. C to B. I'll put this in a C because it's just not a good dinosaur. And then Utah. Utah is very, very good, I would say. They've changed it. I've noticed recently. Normally, Utahs used to get like a full pounce on it. They'll drain all their stamina if the person didn't know how to buck. But lately, even if you don't know how to buck, I've seen the Utah jump on and jump off. I don't know if there's something new about that or anything. I do know Utah does grow quite quickly. Its bleed's very good against Carno. What else? Carno, Tenno. Yeah, Carno and Tenno. Yeah, that's changed quite a lot. But other than that, it's quite fast. It's got quite good stamina. It's basically got everything in the game on its diet. Unlike the Carno only has like 4 things on its diet. It's really hard to eat as the Carno. But yeah, if I'm voting in Utah where it should go, definitely an A. It's a very, very good dino if you know how to use it. But they can be quite easy to read as well, so you just have to keep that in mind. So yeah, this is what I think of what the Isle, like, Arima's like right now. So if you have any, like, if you think anything different for what I thought, definitely say that in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.